watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Gobcast. Which episode? I don't really know, but what I do know is we have some wonderful phone calls today because we're coming in with another caller episode, which, judging by the comments, you guys seem to not be able to get enough of. Now, today, I had a very simple topic. I wanted to kind of change it up a little bit. The past few episodes have been all about drugs, and it's gotten a little dark, especially the last caller episode we did. So this week, I just wanted to ask all y'all, what's on your mind? Very open-ended question, and I'm not going to lie, I was maybe expecting slightly different calls than what we ended up with, but what I will say is we have some fascinating phone calls. We have someone who just got out of rehab. It's their 33rd day of sobriety, and they met a girlfriend in rehab who is now sleeping at their ex's house upon release. He is somehow convinced that's still his girlfriend. We're going to call him and set him straight. We also have a couple callers who got abortions for some reason. They felt the need to get that off their chest, which I don't really know how to share input on, but they just felt the need to share it. So we're going to call them back as well. We also have some individuals who have been doing too many substances and are facing some consequences of it, which I'm not going to quite spoil the full call yet, but what I will say is those are kind of f***ed up too. This is a f***ed up show, and you guys are really a questionable audience of degenerates, and today's episode is just another example of that to add into the book. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for calling in, especially. You guys make the show possible. I feel like I need to give a reminder every few weeks. If you guys do want to call in, we usually take calls on Fridays. So every Friday, go check our Instagram story at the Gobcast on Instagram, or you can check my Instagram on my personal account. I post it on both. And if it's not up on Friday morning, if I don't have a post saying I'm taking calls, don't worry about it. If I do have a post, call that phone number and talk to me, dude. I want to hear from you guys and girls, everybody. You know, you're all welcome to call in. All right. Let's not waste any more time. I don't want to waste any time. Let's just roll the first voicemail.
Yo, what's up, Goblin? I just got out of rehab 3 days ago. Today's my 33rd day of sobriety.
Congratulations. That's big, by the way. I think the first 30 days are by far the hardest, for sure.
I had to go to rehab because I was staying up doing coke every day, staying up for at least 3 days at a time, and I literally didn't do anything but watch your channel. But anyway, while I was in rehab, I got a girlfriend, and
Bad. No good. Bad news, bad behavior. Don't do that. Listen, before we go any further into this voicemail, I just need to say right now, one of my favorite things that a counselor when I was in outpatient told me that I always remembered about girls in rehab is don't fish in a sick pond. And that stuck with me forever, dude. If you're in rehab, you don't do it, dude. If you have your own problem, you're going to relapse, okay? You're immediately doubling the risk. If you're in rehab and you're not really trying to get sober, you're just trying to have some fun, so be it. But don't ever call a girl that you met in rehab your girlfriend. Don't let it get that far, all right? What happens in rehab stays in rehab, okay? That's that. But this guy seemed to not understand that rule. Let's continue.
And I got kicked out for it. So I got kicked out.
Well, there you go. You got kicked out of rehab.
On the 29th day. But I am back on.
So wait, you said he got kicked out on the 29th day. So this dude has been out. He's only been out for 4 days. This is probably his 5th day out of rehab. He's already in this situation.
Outside and I'm staying sober. However, the girlfriend is talking about sleeping over at her ex's house. And I don't know how to feel about it. Like, she says she's just friends with him. But, you know.
Bro said, what? That's not your girlfriend, dude. You're talking about it all wrong. I'm in disbelief right now. I feel bad for this guy already, and I haven't even spoken to him yet. I don't even know the situation yet, and I already just feel bad for him. We're going to call him right now. I'm intrigued. You've
Holy shit, hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You might be recorded?
No, I do not.
Yo, I just listened to your voicemail. I got a lot of questions, dude. I'm not going to lie.
Go ahead, shoot.
All right, so first and foremost, congrats on the sobriety. That's big.
Thank you.
That's very big. What were you in rehab for? Like, what was your drug of choice?
Cocaine, weed, LSD, mostly those. I did some Molly at work one time, but it didn't hit.
Okay, so you were kind of just having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. But cocaine, it sounds like, was your main thing.
Yeah, definitely. I was just like up in my room for like days at a time, literally just watching your videos. It was crazy.
Hey, I appreciate that. That's great news. But hey, you went to rehab though, which might have been the right decision. You know, got clean. That's great. That's even greater news. But while you're in rehab, tell me how you meet this girl. Like, how's that play out in there?
So she came in about like a week after I got in, and she said she was a lesbian, but turns out that wasn't really true.
A lot of girls say that nowadays. It's okay.
Yeah. So we started talking for like a week. We were just friends at first, and then we had this one conversation. It was really weird. We were talking about like our exes, and she was talking about how her ex had like an 8-inch dick, and I was talking about how I didn't use condoms with my ex, and somehow it got to the point where we were talking about like we were maybe to be attracted to each other. Like, would the other one be down for that? And we both were. So she asked, like, you know, would you want to be together when we get out of here? And I was like, yeah. So we started in rehab 3 times, and she apparently like told her mom about it, who then told one of the staff members there. So I got kicked out 29 days in.
Why would she tell her mom about it?
I don't know. She said her mom was her best friend.
She blew it.
I know.
Okay, so you get kicked out of there for doing that. Did she not get kicked out, or what happened with that?
No, she's still in there. She gets out pretty soon.
So wait, but you said that she's sleeping over at her ex's house, like when she gets out, or when is that happening?
Yeah, so she's about to sleep over at her ex's house when she gets out. Or actually, her ex is going to come sleep over at her house. Sorry, my voice is like shaky. I can't believe I'm actually on the Gobcast. But yeah, she was talking about that, and I was like, yo, I'm kind of uncomfortable with that. Like, if we're going to be a thing, I'm not cool with that. And she said, to be honest, I don't really care. I love him. And I was just like, okay, we're done. And then blocked her.
So wait, but you're describing this girl as your girlfriend.
Oh yeah, we got back together.
When? This seems like it all happened within the past few days. No,
it did. Yeah.
So then, when did you get back together with her? Like this morning, or what's going on here?
Yeah. We got back together like last night. Like she started texting me and she was like, "I'm sorry, but I don't appreciate that you called me a cheater." And I was like, "Okay, we can be friends then." And then she was like,
"Wait, hold on. How old are you guys? I didn't even ask that part."
We're both 18.
You're too young for this nonsense, dude. You have there's too much left to live for at your age, dude. You can get a new girlfriend in like 2 days, bro. Download fucking. They got like 8 apps for that now, dude.
I know. I'm on.
You
them
could
right
get
now.
a new girlfriend in 48 hours flat, dude. No, like, doesn't matter where you are, man. No problem. I mean, why even? I don't understand. Did she tell you about this ex while you were like in rehab? Like, does the ex know about you?
Yes, he does.
Have you spoken to this guy at all?
No, and I don't want to.
Well, yeah, you probably shouldn't. I mean, it's not. So what? I don't understand though. I'm kind of confused. Like, why? How are you back together though? Like, you're okay with this?
Yeah. So, she basically like swore on her brother's grave that she wasn't gonna like have sex with this guy, and if she does have sex with this guy,
brother, dude, she already did. What do you mean?
I don't even
What?
I don't even care, honestly. I got my dick sucked last night.
I don't care.
But you got back together with her. Like, don't you see the dilemma there? Like you don't. She doesn't have to be your girlfriend for you to achieve that. Like you don't have to like accept that. Like that's not good, dude. She has 2 boyfriends. It sounds like.
He's going out of town for like 4 months. So my thought is, you know, if she has sex with him this one time, it's not a big deal.
Bro, she said to him, I'm saying this because I want you to understand this, like as like a friendly, like I want the best for you. I want you to understand when he's out of town for those 4 months, she's sending him pictures of all her holes every night, bro. Like there's just no way that's not happening. Like that, you need to find a new girlfriend, dude. She already slept over there the moment she got out of rehab. Like, what do you mean?
She actually, it's in the works. She hasn't slept over there yet.
Oh, yeah, she was talking. My bad. She was talking about doing so. So you guys broke up over her suggesting that and then got back together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, it's going to happen.
Yeah,
you realize it's going to happen.
I don't really care. I got my dick sucked last night by another girl. It doesn't matter.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Who's the other girl? Why are you not dating her then? You guys
she
might be
lives,
perfect for each other, dude. Wait.
She lives like 30 miles away.
She drove 30 miles just for you?
I drove 30 miles just for her.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like you like her more.
We've only known each other for like one night. I kind of like this other girl more.
So wait, are you looking for a stable relationship here? It doesn't sound like it.
Honestly, kind of. I don't know. I wanted an open relationship, but she said she didn't want it.
You're swinging for it. Sounds like you already got one. It's just not official. I mean,
yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've only been together for like literally like 2 weeks now, so it's not really that big of a deal if she cheats.
What is the cutoff for cheating? Like, when does the cheating become a problem?
I'd say a month.
Oh, so there's only 2 weeks left where you can cheat.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So what are you doing at the 31st day or 32nd day? Like, are you confronting her or what?
I'm just gonna say like I'm just gonna hold off until we get there. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, I guess. I'm just gonna say,
for sure.
Like, you know, don't sleep over at your ex's house again. I mean, you're not gonna be able to because he's going out of town, but you know, don't sleep with any other dudes, and we're good.
I'm gonna throw something out. That's kind of crazy.
Go ahead.
How do you know that he's actually going out of town?
She was telling me that before we were even a thing. She said he was going out of town for 4 months to California.
So she's been talking about her ex for a long time, it sounds like.
Yeah. She says she loves him, but like as a friend.
No, that's not okay. That's
Yeah.
not okay. No, dude. Because no, that's not okay, man.
She lets me hit it raw though.
You can find that elsewhere, dude. There's a million girls that will let you do that. I promise. Every man can find a woman that will let him hit raw. I promise, man. It's 2025. We have the internet. We have dating apps, dude. You could literally, bro, you could download like, I don't even think Tinder's it anymore, dude. I've been on a dating app game for years, but what? They got Bumble now. There's I see ads for Hinge. Download all of them, bro. Get out there and just start hooping. You know?
I am. Trust
you
me,
can fire off 1,000 shots. You only got to hit one. That's it.
Yeah.
And you deserve better than that. But at the same time, it sounds like you cheated on her too. So maybe you guys are perfect. I don't know.
I mean, I cheated on her while we were like still broken up, kind of like while we were friends.
But
so
she doesn't
it's
know
not
about
really
it, I'm
cheating.
assuming.
Hell no.
How do you think she would react if you brought it up to her?
She'd probably be like, "What the fuck? Why would you accuse me of cheating when you were out getting your dick sucked last night?" Which, you know, fair.
That's kind of fair. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to kind of play devil's advocate here and say that might be cheating. You know, I mean, it's on the break, but like, dude, if you just go on a break and you immediately just go fuck someone, then like that's you like plan that. That's premeditated. That's
Getting
first
your dick
degree
sucked
cheating.
getting your dick sucked for 3 minutes and getting fucked is a whole different ballgame.
Well, true, but I mean, dude, you pulled your meat out either way. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough to draw a line there, in my opinion. If my girl, like, dude, if my girl comes home to me one day and I find out she cheated on me and she's like, I didn't fuck him, I just sucked him off. It's not the same thing. Dude, I swear to God, I can't say how I'd react on camera right now. There's no way. That's nuh-uh.
How would she react if you came home and said you got sucked off, but you didn't fuck?
Probably the same way as me, dude.
Fair.
Probably the same way as me. But yeah, I mean,
how long
dude,
y'all been
I don't know.
together?
I think that's not the point, dude. No, the point here is I think you should go fish from a good pond, a good, healthy pond. You should go find a new source of chicks that isn't rehab, dude, because they won't sleep over at their ex's house, dude. They'll sleep over at your house, which is, I think, better, right?
Yeah, that's almost definitely better.
I mean, fuck, man. Get out there, dude. Go download some apps and report back, dude.
Okay, I will.
I appreciate you calling in. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the Gobcast, bro. I appreciate it.
Of course. You have a good one, and good luck with your dating situation.
You too, man. See ya.
See ya. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That guy doesn't know what the hell he wants, dude. That guy calls in, dude. Yeah, I got my girlfriend, dude. She talked about sleeping over to her ex's house. She hasn't done it yet, though. But I also hooked up with this girl the other day. But it's not cheating because we were on a break. But we got back together last night. Fucking what the fuck, dude? You need to go get sent to a wilderness camp, dude. Send that kid up to fucking Minnesota in the woods in December, dude, and give him nothing but a hatchet and a fucking Bic lighter, dude. Just let him figure it out. You know, he'll come back and stop doing that shit. For sure. This next... Oh, God. No, I can't listen to that yet. Okay. This next guy called in and said he killed somebody, but it's okay because they're just brain dead and not actually dead yet. So it's all right. So let's
Hello,
listen in.
Goblin. I know today's topic is what is the worst thing you've ever done?
Mm-hmm.
And I killed someone. And it's legally admissible because, like, you're not dead yet. It's like it's a brain bleed.
They're not dead yet. It's a brain bleed. I'm calling right now. How'd you kill somebody? I want to know. I pray to God this guy's lawyer never gets a hold of this call. He'll kill him, dude. He'll show up at his house with a shotgun, I think. If he doesn't answer, I won't even be upset. I'll be like, that's probably smart.
Hello, Sir Goblin.
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
No, I do not mind at all.
Yo, I listened to your voicemail, dude. I heard you technically killed somebody, which I'm kind of curious about.
Yeah, it's a long story.
I mean, dude, I think we got some time. You should fill me in.
All right, so I'm a little nervous right now. You know, the Gobcast.
You're good. You're good.
All right, so basically, he got a lot of brain damage, and I caused it.
Okay, let me ask this: who is this person to you?
Someone I've known for a long time.
Okay.
Someone I don't really like per se, but like at all. But
okay.
Knowing that you took someone's life away from them is a little odd, you know, no matter how you feel about them.
How long ago did this happen?
This was a while ago.
Okay.
Like year or two ago. It's a
right.
slow brain bleed, but it's, you know, not really treatable per se.
So wait, run me through this. Like, how does this day play out where you end up giving someone a brain bleed? Like, what even happened?
So I was pretty young, I'm still pretty young. And this was my mom's boyfriend, and he was beating on her. And like, I came in the room and I saw him beating on her, and I hit him with a baseball bat. And
shit.
Yeah. And he was bleeding bad.
Oh, well,
and
good on you.
Yeah. And it's not just that. Like, he's done a lot more shit than that. Like, I've had to watch him like beat on my mom since I was a really little kid, and that really, like, that fucked me up for sure. And
yeah, I'd imagine that's hard to watch for sure.
Yeah, dude, this is like, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little nervous. This is nerve-wracking.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Know?
Don't worry about it.
I'm on the Gobcast. Holy shit.
You're all right, man. Don't stress it. So you come in the room. What kind of bat is this? Are we talking metal? Are we talking
aluminum? Aluminum, hollow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a strong bat.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
At that point in my life, I wasn't really all that athletic or that strong. So it probably wasn't as hard as it, would be, but it was still a pretty hard hit. And he's actually in like a religious psychosis right now. And, yeah, like he doesn't like hate me or blame me for anything. I still don't like him, but like, the circumstances of it have made me think about it a lot. And honestly, calling into the Gobcast has been something I've been thinking about for like a couple weeks now, to talk about this, but I just never knew when to call in,
I mean, I think you picked a good time to. I think you picked a pretty good episode
I saw
for
the
it.
post 8 minutes after it came out. I was at school. I had to like find a good time to call in. I didn't know if you would call back during school or after.
Wow, this is I mean, this is not what I expected at all, just from your voicemail, which is pretty brief. Holy shit. So just going back real quick to when it happened, you go in there. How many times you crack him with the bat?
Oh, it was one big hit. Yeah, one and done.
And did he just fucking fold, or what happened? How
Yeah,
did
he
react?
folded.
Nice.
Folded, like started holding his head just out. And then a couple seconds later, he woke up, but he didn't get up. He was like holding his head, bleeding, and he was like screaming, or not really screaming, but he was yelling.
Well, I mean, I think you did the right thing by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a good swing in, dude. That probably felt good in the moment, no?
It really did. It did. It felt good for so many years. And then I found out that, he's dying. And I don't really like him per se, but just the morals of someone's life being gone due to your actions,
So what is like the medical diagnosis? Like, what happened? Did they, they took him to the hospital, and what occurred?
He didn't go to the hospital that night. It was like months later that he found out.
He didn't go get any medical treatment after that happened?
No.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
Yeah. Well.
So dude, to an extent, he kind of did it to himself by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'd say so. In some way,
I mean, dude, if you get cracked in the head with a fucking metal bat so hard that you fold on the ground, and then you get back up and don't go to the doctor, like, that's kind of on you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's how I look at it. But so how long until he realized something was wrong?
Honestly, I don't really know. It's it's not really something I followed up on for very long, you know, or followed up with.
Yep.
Or tried to really think about. It was just, you know, happened. You know, I was pretty proud of myself for it for a while, you know, because
fuck yeah,
like it wasn't just that like he used to beat on my mom. He kind of ruined my life, like a lot of shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it probably felt good to get that anger out, just crack him with that fucking bat.
Oh, it did. It did.
So, did you get in any trouble for doing this, or what was the reaction to the?
It was honestly just kind of like, oh my god, like what happened, you know, like what are you doing? Because like she saw it happen, she was there, but it was just kind of a shocked reaction, you know. She went to go, you know, tend to him, take care of him. She's still with him, and
that's got to be infuriating.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck. How long have they been together?
So, since I was about 7, both of my parents cheated on each other, but she cheated on my dad with him, and then they got together after. And
fuck.
Yeah. that started some stuff with my parents.
Wow. So, I mean, it sounds like this is something that's been going on for a while. And I mean, even you intervening might not be able to separate it by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Like when I was really little, it would just sort of be me trying to get in between it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really do anything.
Has he like kind of calmed down when you're around after this, kind of realizing like, oh shit, he might fuck me up?
Oh yeah, no. 'Cause it like a year later, there wasn't just this incident, but I actually put him out cold, like with, because my mom's like still with him, you know, and they got into another fight, and he was hitting her again, and so I was like, I walked in the room, and he was facing sideways, you know, and his chin was up in the air, and I threw a straight right, and he got put out.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be satisfying to fuck him up.
That one was
revenge,
even more
you know?
satisfying, because it was like, you know, I didn't have to use a weapon. It was just me.
And has he ever like called the cops on you for that, or have the cops ever gotten involved with this kind of stuff?
Nope. That's why I said it was legally admissible.
Oh, I see. So, kind of bringing it back to the brain bleed part too. You say he's dying now. What's going on with that? Like, how has it progressed?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I just know that he doesn't really have much longer to live due to the brain bleed. And the brain damage was caused by me. But then again, he didn't really get it treated immediately, so.
Yep. I mean, dude, honestly, it's somewhat maybe iffy for me to say, but like, dude, you got to be kind of excited about that, no?
Oh yeah, I was honestly,
like,
yeah,
fuck
like
yeah, dude, get the balloons ready.
Yeah, I was like the people, like when it happened, the people that like know him and know all the stuff that like he's done and what he's caused in my family, like they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, and like they were happy about it. And honestly, I'm pretty happy about it too a little bit, but on a certain level, I think about it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like when I first heard your voicemail, I was calling and expecting you to say like, I don't know, you got in a car accident or some shit. Or like, I don't know, ran someone over. But this is one of those scenarios where like, yeah, I don't think you should feel guilty at all. Like, obviously it's something that no matter what, you know, you're probably going to think about it just because of the nature of the situation. But like, yeah, you have nothing to feel guilty about, you know? That's, I mean, without you, this guy might be around longer, which sounds like it would be a bad thing. So.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a good swing in. But
and it was on my offhand side.
damn, maybe you should have done it with the right hand, and then he really would have been fucked. You know, it would have accelerated the process or something.
Yeah, maybe it would have been a couple months earlier.
Well, hey man, I really appreciate you you calling in and sharing your story. You know, I wish you the best of luck and congratulations on hitting that guy with a good fucking swing.
Thanks, man. I love the videos so much, man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
I watch all of them, and I've seen every single Gobcast episode. And I'm gonna watch this one as soon as it comes out.
Let's go. This one's probably about 2 weeks out, so get ready for like, I don't know what date that is, like 23rd or some shit. 2 weeks from now.
Bet.
Thanks for calling in, bro. You have a good rest of your day.
You have a very good rest of your day too, Gobby.
See you later. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Damn, that was not what I expected at all. You know, I think there's a million ways that call could have gone, and that wouldn't have even been in the top 20 that I would have guessed. For that guy to call and be like, yeah, dude, my stepdad beats my mom, but I cracked him in the back of the head with a metal bat, and he's fucking dying of a brain bleed. I mean, that's kind of a W. Like, that's pretty lit. I don't know. Like, that's like the best outcome for that voicemail, actually. I didn't even comprehend that one. The next voicemail we have, there's a lot of relationship issues that people are getting off their chest. Not a lot of drug-related calls today. I think we kind of sweated those out the past few weeks, you know, across the past few calls. But this voicemail is from a girl who claims that she got her ex-boyfriend deported by calling the ICE Anonymous tip line. Let's listen in.
Hey, Goblin. What's been on my mind lately is my stalker ex-boyfriend, and I had to put in an anonymous tip line into immigration, and they actually called me back and, like, reported up on it, you know, like, followed up on the tip. And I just talked to fucking Homeland Security yesterday, and now I feel bad about it. But, like, at the same time, I shouldn't feel bad because, like, he's a stalker and stuff and, like, does weird stuff. But I don't know.
That's just unbelievable. This is such a 2025 phone call. Like, I called the ICE tip line and got my ex. Dude, I can't even. I mean, if he's really stalking her, that's great news. But I'm intrigued. Let's call her. I hope you pick up the phone, ma'am. Please. I have a lot of questions. I can't believe they actually hit her back that quickly by the sounds of it. It sounds like this just happened all within like a day or two. She might be talking to Homeland Security right now, dude. I might be interrupting something important. I don't want to interrupt that. Let the due process occur.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Hey, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Yes.
Yo, I just heard you're trying to get your ex-boyfriend deported?
Yes, dude.
Yo, please fill me in on this. What's going on with him?
Okay, so he, like, stalks me with his friends, right? And, like, I don't know. So I got on Twitter one day, and the top tweet was, like, the ICE anonymous tip line. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to call it in. And so then I did, and then I got a call yesterday from Homeland and stuff, and they're like, you know, like, getting all the details and stuff. But I kind of feel bad now.
I mean, wait, I don't even know where to start, actually. I have so many questions about the situation. All right, wait. Starting from the top, actually, what do you mean him and his friends stalk you? Like, how do they stalk you?
Like, they follow me around town. They've hacked my phones before, my social medias and stuff. And, like,
what do they do when they hack your social media?
Well, they'll, like, delete messages and stuff that, like, I've had with them and stuff. So, like, oh, I don't really have proof and shit. It's crazy.
And they follow you around town?
Yes, like, I just saw them last week following me.
What do they do when they follow you? Do they ever, like honk at you or, like, make themselves known, or do they just follow you?
Yes, like, sometimes they won't make themselves known. Like, they'll be behind me, And sometimes, like, they'll go right in front of me. And, like, he just drove right in front of me last week and, like, was held up, like a drinking sign to his mouth, like, trying to tell me to drink more water because they have my shit hacked. So they, like, know everything that I'm, like, doing on the daily.
Oh, so they know you need to drink more water or some shit?
Yes, because, like, I'm, like, severely dehydrated.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So wait, what inspired you to hit up immigration, though?
Well, I took it to the local cops, and they said they couldn't do anything about it. So then I was like, I don't know, just seeing that tweet on Twitter, it, like, motivated me. And, like, I thought of it before, but I, like, never sent the tip in. And then, like, yeah.
And you knew for a fact that he was an illegal here, like he's not supposed to be here?
Yeah, like, he told me, like, him and all his friends. Yeah.
Oh, is it like his whole family that came here illegally?
Yes, like, him and his dad came over here first, and then, like, they brought his mom later and stuff, and then eventually, like, they're just, like, whole, like, entire family came.
If you don't mind me asking, what ethnicity are you?
I'm white.
I love this whole situation. I love everything about this.
Me
I love
too,
everything
dude.
about this. Okay, so wait, no, hold on. So he told you his family's here legally. You call the tip line. How quickly did they follow up?
Within the week, like, it was super fast. Like, when I got the call, I was like, oh shit. They're like,
that might be the fastest acting government agency I've ever heard of, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, it's going to take at least a month, you know, like, I was like, they're not even going to really follow up on it. But no, like, they were on it like that.
Oh my. I mean, so they follow up with you at any point were you starting to feel guilty, like, oh, I maybe shouldn't do this, or what's going through your head?
Yes, like, when they called me, I missed the call, but I called them back because I didn't know who it was. And as soon as he was like, hey, I'm here from Homeland Security, I was like, oh, God, I kind of feel bad now, you know? Like, I don't want to, like, get him deported. I really just want him to stop following me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, have you hit him up directly and been like, hey, stop following me around, or confronted him about this stuff?
Yes, like, I've told him, a lot of his friends, because he used to, like, make me hook up with his friends and family, you know?
What?
Yes! Like, he would send me on, like, I don't know if it was a setup or, like, a date or whatever, but, like, I would be in, like, his quote-unquote cousin's house. Like, I've only went there, like, twice maybe. And, I went there, and he was, like, hiding behind, we were in his room, his cousin's room, and he was, like, hiding behind the door, the closed door, like, talking to me.
And you saw him behind the door? Like, you went around the door and saw him there?
I didn't see him, but, like, when he had left, he started up his truck, and I could hear it, and then when we went out there,
I had to mute my mic.
his cousin's car was already started, too, so there was somebody, like, you know, hiding out there.
I'm getting more. I have more questions the longer this goes on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me throw out a hypothetical. Let me throw out a what if. What if it's not them following you?
But I've seen them following me.
Have you, like, directly spoken to, like, rolled down your window, like, spoken to him in traffic?
No, but I feel like if they follow me again, I just kind of want to hit them with my car.
Is it the same car every time?
Sometimes it is, like, it's their, like, personal vehicles, but then also, like, they have, like, they get new vehicles all the time, and they'll, like, trade them out, you know?
What do you mean? Why do they trade them out?
Okay, so, like, for example, so I was over at his cousin's house, right? And he asked me, he's like, hey, what's your dream car? And I was like, oh, a Miata, just, like, some random-ass car, right? And then a week later, a Miata appeared at my ex-boyfriend's house. And I was like, okay, this is getting crazy, you know? And then the next week, they had switched the Miata out for a different Miata, like a different style or whatever. And now his dad uses that, like, as one of his personal cars.
Well, I mean, not for long if you're talking to Homeland Security about him.
I know. I was like, they probably know. Like, I feel like everyone in my town already knows. And, like, I literally just talked to them yesterday.
So does he, like, call you and text your phone also? Or does he just, kind of follow you around and try to do that?
He used to text me a lot. He actually just blocked me, like, on everything because I told him that I called the cops on him and stuff. But, yeah. So, but, like, when I would, like, link up with him and stuff, he would just, like, he wouldn't talk clearly. He would, like, mumble a bunch of stuff, to try to, like, mind fuck me. And, like, he was, like, mumbling some shit about, like, rape and stuff. And I was like, okay, wow, like, so that was true then,
Did you, like, confront him about mumbling those things?
Yes, I was like, I feel like you're mumbling stuff. And he's like, what? No, you're crazy. And then he tried to, like, convince me that I was schizophrenic, even though I'm not. Like, I went to the doctor and they said literally nothing's wrong with me.
Wow. I mean, do you think his whole family's going to get deported along with him?
I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like they're probably going to dip out before Homeland.
Dip out where? Like go back like to their home country, or what do you?
No, to like a different town or state or something.
Well, I don't think ICE plays, bro. They're probably going to catch up.
You think so?
I don't know, man. They seem pretty serious. I don't know. I mean, they followed up with you that pretty quick.
I know.
I don't even think the FBI follows up that fast.
I know, it was so fast, and like, yeah. It was.
Wow, I'm trying to soak in this information that you've given me right now.
It's crazy.
I mean, have you considered maybe trying to settle it? Like, I don't know. Like, is there any other way this could be settled, or is deportation it now?
Well, I don't know. Like, I've tried to settle it. This has been going on for, like, 3 years almost. So, like, I tried to settle it with everyone, like, who I thought was involved with this and stuff. And it's, like, they will never give me, like, a clear, definitive answer. It's always, like, a mind fuck, And so now I'm like, well, I just saw you following me. And that was kind of it for me, like, because then I texted him after, like, I unblocked him on TikTok, and I texted him on TikTok, and I was like, so, like, what's up? And he was like, I was like, do you want to hang out or what? And he's like, no, ew, and, like, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, so then why are you following me?
So wait, why would you ask him to hang out if you don't want him following you, though?
That's, like, the thing. I don't know. Like, it's all, like, a mind game, really.
If he said yes to hanging out, would you have still called ICE on him?
Probably not, but like, if he did say yes to hanging out, I was probably just gonna beat the shit out of him because like I'm over it. Like I'm so over it.
Oh my. I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other. It sounds like you guys should stay separate for sure.
Yeah, we definitely should.
Wow. Wow. How old are you guys?
I'm 20. He's like 22.
Okay, y'all are young. Y'all are young. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, too young to be dealing with those kind of problems. I don't think you should assault him or even get him deported. I think you should just fucking block him on everything and hang out with someone else.
I just hung out with someone else yesterday. But it's like the whole town knows the fucking rumor and stuff. So, like, as I'm fucking this guy, he's talking about my ex and shit.
Oh, what was he? Wait, what was he saying? Like,
he was like, "Me and my dad got you."
What?
Yes, that's what he said when I was like about to come.
Oh. Okay. Well, I wish you the best with your newfound guy. I wish you the best with him. Is where I'll leave it at. I think. I appreciate you calling in.
Gob, can I shout out my YouTube channel?
Sure.
Okay, it's AJX brought the 40. Go sub.
Thank you very much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Gob.
You have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
I'm thoroughly convinced she's not being followed at all, and that girl needs medication. Like literally 1,000,000%. And the reason I say that for two reasons. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to her. No, genuinely, no disrespect to her. But listen, dude, I have a friend who is genuinely schizophrenic and like hears and sees things that are not actually there. And the way he describes it is it's like people are whispering behind doors and stuff to him. And when she started talking about that in the same way that I hear my friend talk about that, I was like, dude, something doesn't sound right here. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to sit here and definitively say anything about anyone on my show. But I just heard a lot of things there that made me think that maybe she shouldn't have called Homeland Security on her illegal immigrant ex-boyfriend. Maybe she should, like that guy, by the sounds of it, maybe didn't deserve that at all, actually. And I feel pretty bad for the dude after hearing that because, wow. Oh, my God, dude. Holy shit. I mean, I really try to stay a neutral, non-judgmental party on these call-ins. I welcome you all to call me about anything that's on your mind. Wow, I have a gamer dent in my hair right now. I'm going to put my headset back on. I encourage you guys to call me about anything. I really don't judge. But man, I think that girl was nuts. Okay, oh my God, dude. I don't think anyone's following her at all. What do you mean your ex is following you? You like he blocked you on everything. She just said he blocked her on everything. And she's like, yeah, he's following me around town in different cars all the time. And his friends are doing it too, but I've never confronted them. Like, wait, what? There's no way any of that's ever happened. There's just no way. Oh my, I feel so bad for that guy. I'm just thinking like, dude, a whole family just got ruined. Literally a whole family just got ruined. Because this chick is tweaking. This chick is tweaking. Listen, we need a different call. I was about to say a more lighthearted one, but the voicemail that I have pulled up here is actually not lighthearted in any way whatsoever. This is the least lighthearted voicemail I've ever heard. Let's just listen in real quick.
Yo, what's up, Goblin? So today's topic is about something that's been on our mind recently. And my girlfriend had to get an abortion on my birthday. This just happened.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Birthday abortion is nuts. Birthday abortion is absolutely crazy.
On my birthday, it was April 8th, so this is pretty recent.
Happy late birthday, man.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, you know, it's her body, her choice, and that's what she wanted to do. And, you know, I'm still pretty young. I'm 21. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it.
Wait, he's 20. So his 21st birthday, his girlfriend goes and gets an abortion. She couldn't wait one day. She couldn't wait one day. This guy will remember his 21st birthday for the rest of his life, no matter what. If it was a random day of the week, he could probably bury it in the back of his head. No, 21st birthday. Abortion day. He will literally never forget this for the rest of his life. Let's call him, dude. I'm fascinated. Let's ring him up. Oh, dude. I hope ICE doesn't catch that dude that chick's trying to get deported.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
That's perfectly fine with me, dude.
Yo, I heard your girlfriend had a little abortion on your birthday, dude. What happened with that?
Bro, so...
Happy late birthday, by the way. Before we
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. So
this was your 21st?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
she
bro.
Wait one day.
Yeah, I found out on my birthday, bro.
Okay, so fill me in. How's it play out?
So I get up on my birthday, ready to go into work. And I was getting ready, and she tells me, she's like, I'm not feeling too good. She starts puking, and I'm like, well, this is weird because, like, she is sober. You know, she doesn't really puke. She's not like a puker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she's like, I need to take a pregnancy test because I feel like something's wrong. So she goes and she gets 2 pregnancy tests. She takes the first one, and it's positive, like she's pregnant. And I'm shitting bricks at this point, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't be a dad. Like, what are you doing? and she takes the second one. That one's also positive.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm just cooked.
Yep. So she takes those 2 pregnancy tests, and then what? Are you immediately just like, yo, we're not keeping this baby? Like, schedule that shit? Or what's happening?
Nah, bro. I was being supportive. I was like, you know what? Like, it's your choice at the end of the day. So, like, if you want to keep it, I'll be here and I'll, like, help you raise it. And if you want an abortion, that's perfectly fine with me. In the back of my mind, though, I'm like, I want you to get an, I didn't tell her this, but I wanted her to get an abortion because, like, I was not trying to be a dad this young, bro.
Yeah, I mean, at 21, that really fucks your whole life up if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
My parents had me when they were, like, 20, and that shit was horrible, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ruined their life.
Yeah, it's difficult, dude. You gotta be ready to raise a kid, for sure. So, on your birthday is when you found out about it, though. I mean, how long after you found out she was pregnant did she go get this abortion, and why didn't you know about it?
Bro, we called Planned Parenthood that minute. Like, after she said she wanted the abortion, we called Planned Parenthood. I took off work that day. We went in at, like, 1:20 p.m., and she got the abortion pills. Like, she took the first abortion pill, and then there's another one you take, like, 6 hours later. And, yeah, bro, we did that shit that day.
Damn. Okay, so you went with her?
Yeah, I went with her.
On your birthday?
Yeah, bro. That's literally my whole birthday was Planned Parenthood abortion, dude. 21st
Did they have
birthday.
the protesters outside yelling at you in the parking lot?
Yes, dude. And I live, like, I live in southern Illinois, like 30 minutes from St. Louis. So there was just so many protesters out there just trying to talk to us.
What town, if you don't mind?
Do you know O'Fallon, Illinois?
Why have I heard of that, dude?
It's by Belleville, like East St. Louis area.
Okay, yeah. I know where that's at. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the kind of area where they're gonna have a lot of motherfuckers outside of the clinic for sure. For sure.
It was annoying,
how deep
bro.
were the protesters? How many people?
Bro, there was like 5, which, I mean, it's not too many, but still, like, they were coming up to my car and, like, trying to talk to me, and I was like, bro, get away.
Yeah, fuck. That's got to really make the situation 10 times worse. And how did it feel, out of curiosity, when you're coming out of there? Like, what was going through your head as she had just gotten the abortion?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel really bad about it, dude, because, you know, that's like a human, like, you know what I mean? Like, that person could have had a life.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad about it because I used to be, like, against abortions and stuff, but then when I was, like, in that situation, I kind of, like, changed my mind a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's especially once you've experienced it, I think you can definitely change your opinion of it a lot. You know, you start to have sympathy for why people do it, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's something where it's like, hey, I mean, you don't have to necessarily agree with it or support it to do it out of necessity, you know, or to have sympathy for those that do, you know?
Yeah.
When you're walking out, when you came back out of there, were the protesters yelling any crazy ass shit at you?
Yeah, bro, they were being rude as fuck. They're like, you're a fucking murderer. Like, you don't deserve to be here and shit like this. I'm like, bro, like I can't, like, if I were to have a baby, that baby would probably have a fucked up life, dude. Like.
Yep. Yeah, that kid's living off fucking hot Cheetos, dude. That kid is fucked.
Yeah, bro. Ramen noodles, hot Cheetos.
Ramen noodles, and he's microwaving them, dude. I'm not heating them up. That kid's going to figure that shit out real quick. So, I mean, dude, that's shitty that it's on your birthday, though, because, I mean, what did you do for the rest of the day? Did you go home and get drunk, or, like, what happened? It's your 21st.
Yeah, I mean, after we got done with that, I stopped at the liquor store, and I grabbed
a
little bottle of liquor and just kind of drank the pain away after that, dude.
Did your girl get drunk with you?
No, because she couldn't drink when she had the medicine. So you know what I mean?
Oh, did they do... I mean, this might be a little much of a question. Did they give her the pills, or did they have to... Okay.
Yeah, it was the pills.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so then, no liquor on that. Damn. Maybe I wonder what would happen if you got drunk on those. Would they just, not work? I wonder if you get, giga wasted.
Bro,
maybe the baby just gets fucking lit. I don't know.
Probably both, bro. It probably would, make her hella drunk and then probably, make the medicine not work. It probably, induce vomiting or something crazy.
Damn. Well, you know what? Maybe your 22nd birthday is going to be better. I hope so. I mean,
I'm gonna have to hit up some bars because I couldn't do it on
dude,
this
it's
one.
gotta be. It's gotta be better than your 21st. That's the worst birthday for that to happen on too.
Yeah, I was excited to like hit up bars and shit, and then nah, bro, I get an abortion on my birthday.
Did it have to be on your birthday though? Like it really couldn't have waited one day or anything?
Dude, we were just so stressed about it. We had to just like figure it out.
Just
dude.
immediately just get it done?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, I guess from her perspective, yeah, fuck your birthday, dude. If I'm her, like, nah, dude. 9 a.m., birthday morning, I don't give a fuck. Drop me off. Planned Parenthood, you know? Like, I guess I get it from her POV, you know?
Yeah, and I couldn't just leave her there alone. I would have felt bad, you know, if she gets anxious and stuff like that. And
yeah.
She
You
hates
gotta
dealing
be
with
there
all
for
those
that.
protesters.
Yeah, you got to be there for that. You can't just drop her off. You got to be there for that. It's fucking, hey, that's your baby too, dog. Fucking, wow. Well, you know what? I hope you have a better 22nd birthday, man. I really appreciate you calling in and sharing, though.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate the call back, dude. I love your videos, bro.
Of course.
I listen
Thanks,
to them
man.
when I'm at work, bro. Like all your podcasts and stuff.
Hey, you're going to have another one to listen to in a couple weeks here. This one right here.
Sounds good, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too, bro. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Damn, on his birthday, aborting the baby. Literally the rest of his life, he'll never forget that, dude. And that's also one of those stories where it's like, he'll never forget it, but he can't even tell it. Like, I think I'd rather shit myself on my birthday. I'd rather for sure shit myself, because in like 10 years, that's funny. In 10 years, I could be like, dude, my 21st birthday, bro, I shat myself at my party, dude. All my friends were there, dude. I shat myself right on the couch, dude. I had to throw the couch cushions away, you know? An abortion, that's not funny. There's no time limit on that. Like 20 years from now when he's like, yeah, my 21st birthday, we aborted that baby, dude. It fucking sucked. Really fucked my birthday up. Everyone's going to look at you with like a disgusted, morbid look on their face. Like, oh, this guy's fucked in the head. You can't, there's no fun out of that. So, yeah, tough scenes, dude. 22nd birthday. I hope it's better, dude. Pretty much anything would be better than that, dude. Shit yourself, piss yourself, fucking lose a limb. I don't know, man. That's a tough 21st. All right, now, all the calls today, I didn't really even realize it until now. All the calls today have been extremely questionable. Some kind of downer ones. The next guy we have calling in is very upfront, and he says shrooms make him gay. And he said that he took... I'm just going to roll the voicemail, dude. Let's just roll it.
No, I'm calling in. I wanted to tell you about the time that I did mushrooms and ended up fucking a guy. And I've never had any thoughts about being gay ever in my life up until that point, and I still don't think I'm gay. I don't want it to happen.
What is
again,
it about the shrooms you think?
But I just wanted to tell someone about it because I've never shared this with anyone.
The bro took a bunch of shrooms and fucked a dude. I mean, personally, I've done shrooms a lot of times. Shrooms aren't even like a horny drug. You know? It's like, dude, meth heads, like meth makes you gay for sure. Meth is a crazy one. Those motherfuckers will stay up and jack off for like 80 hours. Dude, meth heads are crazy, okay? I've known some tweakers. I've heard stories, dude. I've heard your guys' voicemails, too. Trust me, I know. But, like, shrooms are not a drug that I would typically expect someone to call in and say it converted their sexuality. Let's just call this guy. This is one where I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this guy didn't answer. This guy probably regrets calling and saying this so badly. He's like, shit. If I were him, I mean, dude, it sounds like he's...
This is... I'm on my phone.
Oh my God, we got to bleep his name, dude. He immediately says his name in the voice. We can't air him out like that, dude. Oh, no. Oh, well, probably not the worst decision ever to not pick up my return call. Could have been, but I just like, really, shrooms did that? Of all the drugs, shrooms did that? This next one, I was hoping that was going to be like a nice kind of like funny break in our schedule of calls here. And it's we didn't get the break. Instead, we're coming right into a guy who got in an argument with his girlfriend and pissed on her little brother's action figure collection. So let's listen in.
Yo, what's up, Goblin? I'm gonna try to keep this pretty short and sweet. I got like kind
Love
of a
that, by the way.
two-parter here. Basically, about a year ago, I got into an argument with my ex-girlfriend at her parents' house, and her little brother had like a collection of action figures that he'd use and shit. And bro, dude, I pissed all over them, man. I pissed all over them some bitches, and it was pretty bad. And then I have another time where
No, fuck the other time. No, fuck the other time, dude. No, what are you talking about? How is that your response to the argument with your girl, dude? You piss on her little brother's action figures? That's how you get back at your girl? Like, that's just fucked up. Lil bro didn't do anything. I guarantee you that kid still hates you to this day. If you ever see that kid, he'll fuck you up. I'm not going to lie. Just the pure wrath that he's probably felt in his body growing up with that, I guarantee, I don't care what the size difference, weight class difference is, that kid's going to knock you the fuck out, dude. You better stay away from that household. Okay, stay off that property. All right? Let's call this guy, dude. Why are you peeing on kids' toys? What's wrong with you, man? Are you ill in the head?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Bro declined the call. Bro declined the call. Unbelievable conduct, dude. Probably busy pissing on another kid's toys, bullying children, dude. He waits at the bus stop, dude, and just rips their backpacks off and pisses on them, dude. Little bandit. Disgusting. All right, well, that's okay, because we have plenty more voicemails to listen to today. We have one here from someone who's gotten 2 DUIs, and they just got their second back in February, and they just want to vent about it because their situation sucks, according to them. Let's listen in.
Yo, what's up, Gob? Long-time fan, first-time caller. Pardon the echo, bro. I'm in the fucking bathroom at work right now making this call. I was just bullshitting on my phone. I saw your shit on Twitter. Anyway, yeah, man, I'm 26, and I just got my second DUI back in February. Pretty fucked up. Whole situation sucks.
Same age as me.
I don't think I fucked my life up, but it definitely doesn't help. So, yeah, man, I'd love to talk to you about that. And keep doing what you're doing, brother. See ya.
Let's call him. I'm intrigued, dude. I have a DUI. I know the process. Sounds like this guy might know it better than me. Let's tap in. You better pick up, dude. If we get 3 no answers in a row, I'm airing out phone numbers, dude. I've been pretty nice about it today, but I'm going to change that. Okay? Let me get one more no answer, dude, and we'll see how the vibe shifts. Okay? Yo, this is like 1 ring away off a no answer. This phone number starts with a 4.
Hello?
Hello? I'm just responding to the... Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
No, man, it's cool. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I knew that didn't sound like the person who left the voicemail.
No, that's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I just listened to your voicemail, dude. I heard you just racked up your second DUI. I'm pretty intrigued. You got to fill me in on this.
Yeah, man, it's kind of a shitty situation. So I got my first one in 2022. I was coming home from work. I was going through a breakup. And when I was at work, I had a bottle of vodka in my car. And I literally, just basically said, fuck that job, because I was arguing with her. Went outside, started chugging that shit. My bad, I'm nervous, and I just hit the fucking bowl.
Oh, you're good, dude.
My bad if I'm not good at telling stories. But, yeah, dude, so fucking went out there and drank that shit, and I was, probably sitting in my car for, 20 minutes. And this is the first one. I was probably sitting in my car. Anyway, I started driving home. I fucking ran a red light, T-boned a dude. had to do like a week in jail because I told him I was suicidal. Which pro tip: never tell them
Bad
that, y'all.
idea.
Yeah,
bad idea,
dude.
Yep.
I would have only had to do probably 24, 48 hours most, but I went in on a weekend, so like the mental health people weren't there. Fucking, so I had to wait for them before they could clear me to leave.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, dude, it was shitty. I was in a little shitty cell in a turtle suit with like 2 other dudes. It wasn't a good time, man. It wasn't a good time. Anyway,
Damn, when
so
you're
yeah,
in the turtle suit, how do you eat and go to the bathroom and stuff? Like, how do you function?
well, basically, I mean, they basically you're naked under there, so like they didn't let
okay.
me shower because I guess like using a towel is like a risk of like hanging yourself or something. So there was a shower in the cell, but the 2 dudes I were with were both kind of like fucked up in the head. So like literally, dude, they were just throwing like trays of food. Like we would get our shit in like little styrofoam containers, you know, like if you're, you know, just like it'd be closed and it would have the food in it and all the. They didn't even give us silverware, so you'd have to like tear off a piece of like the fucking styrofoam or like fold a cup up or something, like make a little spoon. It was fucked. I mean, it was jail, so you know what can you expect? And this is all Tennessee too, so down here they don't really like do they fucking we don't have legal weed or anything. They're not putting any type of money towards this shit to make it better. It's pretty bad. But yeah, so they anyway, so yeah, the turtle suit though, you can't do shit. I mean, literally, like you basically just sit there. Like if you want to shit, you pretty much just got to tell the other dudes to turn around and like kind of just use your turtle suit to like make a little, you know, covering. I guess pretty much most privacy you can get.
Damn, that fucking that's got to be so uncomfortable.
Man, it's not good. Luckily, the second time though, it wasn't. I didn't tell him that. You know, I knew from experience. So,
yep.
No turtle suit this time.
Your first DUI, you know, you fucked up. You tell him you're suicidal, made a mistake. Sounds like that was a while ago. Maybe dealt with by now. How do you end up getting a second one? I mean, you didn't learn enough from the first one, I guess.
No, and the funny part is actually I went to rehab a month before. Like I did 28 days in rehab inpatient.
Oh shit!
Before I got the first DUI.
Yep.
So that you know I literally kind of my whole family, everybody was kind of like, yeah, I might have a problem when I was like because I had a fake ID in high school, so I had been drinking probably since I was like 17.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived with my mom, and I used to just sneak. Like I had a bathroom in my bedroom because we like added on to the house. So there was like I took the old master bedroom basically. So I took the fucking, I used to sneak like cases of beer and shit through the window in the bathroom, you know, and just all type of shit, man. Just like stupid shit. And I even bought like a little mini fridge, put it back there. And I'd put like I'd leave to go to work and I'd just have like a whole mini fridge full of beer just sitting in my room. Like you know, and obviously I wasn't supposed to have the shit, you know, they were pissed. They found it a couple of times, but anyway, so that's how it progressed, started off. But yeah, man, I went to rehab because I thought it would be bad. Got out of there, got the DUI, and I slowed down pretty heavily for a while.
Yeah.
After that, and then even here recently, like right now, I can't drink at all because I got an ankle monitor on.
Shit.
Yeah, I got an alcohol it's called a scram device. I got a so I even have shit. If I even get like mouthwash or something in my mouth, it's not a non-alcoholic. It'll fuck me up,
those are
man.
crazy. That's the extreme kind of fucking DUI shit too. Because I mean, a lot of the time they'll just put the breathalyzer in your car, you know. But having the monitor that does it on your ankle's nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one I had that breathalyzer for like probably. I was supposed to only have it for a year. I had it for probably about 2.5 because I fucked up a couple times and like I would stay up late drinking and have to go to work in the morning and I'd go out there and blow and the shit would still, I think it's like a quarter of the legal limit. So it's like 0.02, which is like a fucking half a beer, you know, or something. So I'd go out there a couple times, fuck up. And then, they give you 4 additional months onto it. So I'm sitting here paying for this shit monthly. I got to get it calibrated monthly. It's costing me probably like $250 a month for this thing, if not more.
Damn.
Yeah, and so they just slap 4 more months on there and basically say fuck you, and they charge you like a fine for it too for like fucking up. So that's just another way they get you. So honestly, this ankle thing, it's not as bad. I'd rather have this than the damn thing in my car. But I'm
Yeah,
probably
fuck,
going
it
to end up
sounds
having
more
to get that
convenient
too.
at least.
Yeah, it's not
So
too
then-
bad. The GPS ones, you have to charge them and like plug them into the wall, but this one takes a battery, so I don't have to worry
Oh,
about that.
fuck yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, I don't
That's
have to
way
like
fucking
worry about
better.
sitting there with a fucking, hooked to a wall and shit. I knew one guy in rehab, he had one on both legs. He'd sit there with that bitch plugged up looking fucking goofy, dude.
Oh,
We'd be
fuck.
sitting there having an AA meeting, and he's like on the corner with his feet against the wall because he'd have to use both plugs and shit. I'm like, damn, dude, it's bad.
So then, how does your second DUI play out? What did you get pulled over? Or what happened?
Yeah, so this one, honestly, dude, it's bullshit, and this happened back in February. So my birthday is on the 10th, February 10th.
All right.
So I had and by the way, all this going on, I was like just here recently planning on going to the military too. So this kind of fucked that up a little bit too, because like I was probably the day I got my DUI was the 11th. Well, it was like 2 a.m. So basically the day of my birthday. I hadn't gone to sleep yet. I woke up, had met my family, and we had like a little lunch or whatever, and then I chilled for the rest of the day, kind of just hung out. And I had like a tall boy or two, because at this point I was really only drinking fucking tall boys, and like I'd get like the Miller High Life 32 ounce. I don't know if you ever had one of those, but
I have.
bro, those big ass fucking cans, dude. Things are giant. But I'd get a couple of those, which I mean, I don't know if you really call that, light, because that's still like 6 beers. But I'd make it last, 3 or 4 hours. I'd just sit there, drink slowly, play a game, watch YouTube, whatever. Anyway, so I had drank a couple of those. I think I had one, and then it was probably 10 p.m. or so, and I was like, bro, fuck it, I haven't been to a bar in a while. Let me go to the bar. There's one like probably 10 minutes down the road, probably not even 10 minutes. And I was just gonna go alone because I was by myself at the time. Everybody was, I didn't want to hit anybody up at 10 talking about going to the bar. So I just said, fuck it, let me go over here right quick. I'll have like a shot, maybe a beer, maybe meet some, people that are cool, just see what's happening. So I go to the bar, and dude, it's like fucking dead, because it's like a Tuesday or like a Wednesday or something.
Yep.
So it's fucking dead. I really didn't expect there to be much except for like some 40-year-old grown men probably, but I go in there, there's pretty much nobody except for those kind of people. Maybe like 8 old men sitting in the corner drinking, whatever. So I'm not about to go bother them. I just go sit down, have a drink, and then I finish that, and then at this bar, there's like an arcade in the back. So I go back there, and there's a dude sitting. Yeah, there's another bar back there in the arcade. So I'm sitting back there. I'm like, well, that's more my style. I go play a fucking Time Splitters or some shit, whatever. So I'm sitting there with this dude. He's just chilling. He buys me a whiskey for my birthday. We have another whiskey. We sit down. We go smoke some cigs. And basically, I'm just chilling. Whole time, I don't think nothing of anything. Well, come to find out, at this bar, I'd been there it'd probably been like 4 or 5 months since I've been there. But I guess the last time I was there, I like skipped my tab or something. And I didn't remember doing that. And they never like called me or anything either. Yeah, they never like called me. They never did anything. So like, but they fucking remembered me, dude. And the bar manager lady comes up to me when I'm like smoking a cig with this dude that's like, I mean, he's a big fucking dude. Probably like 6'4", maybe not 6'4". Now mind you, I'm a short guy. I'm like 5'6", like 160.
Okay.
So she walks up to me. She's short. She's like 5 foot, whatever, But she's got this big black dude with her, 6'2", probably 6'3", probably like 300 pounds. He looked like Dave Blunt's, bro. I swear to God, like he.
So wait,
like
hold on, because I'm kind of confused though. How do you get a DUI with this though? Like you're not in the car.
Well, yeah, I'm getting to it. Just 2 seconds. I'll get to it.
Okay.
So they told me off, leave the bar. We don't, you've been here before, leave. And I'm like, whatever, okay, sure. I'm not about to argue.
Oh, so they just throw you out?
Yeah. Well, so I'm walking out, and this big dude's behind me, right? And he fucking like, I don't know what he was trying to do, bro. But he's walking behind me, and he like pushed me. Like, I don't know if he was trying to grab me to like make me go faster or what, but I wasn't doing shit. And he like pushed me, he shoved me. I don't know. He did something, and like I fell into like a wall, and broke my glasses. Like, I got like a cut on my eyebrow, all this type of shit. And I'm like, bro, what the?
Not the glasses.
Bro,
Dude.
that shit triggered me instantly. I mean, you have glasses. You know, like, how, like, just it just triggers you, bro.
Yeah, I have glasses. I know how
My
it goes.
vision is
yeah.
so bad, I can't see shit without them, dude. I'm literally like Velma.
Yep, me
So
neither.
I was like, it like instantly triggered me. I was chill at first, and then I was like, all right, everybody, all y'all are bitches. Like, this place, you just assaulted me. Like, I was, bro, like, I was just tripping.
Mhm.
I was really tripping, running my mouth. I mean, I wasn't about to fight anybody, but I was just like, place, bro, like, I'm about to sue y'all, like, all type of shit, and I ain't even got the money to do any of that.
Yeah, just talking shit.
Yeah, I was just talking shit. I was just going to talk shit and go home, like, you know, whatever. I'm never coming back to this place, and I still never will.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so I go out to my car, and my dumbass, dude, I called the cops. I called the cops.
No.
Literally. Yep. I called them, and I was like, hey, I'm at the bar. I came here by myself. I was just having a drink, and they wanted me to leave, and I was like, the bartender pushed me. My glasses are broken. My eye is, like, my eyebrows are bleeding. I'm sitting outside of here. Like, so I was just standing outside of my car, and they were like, all right, we'll have an officer over there soon. Literally 5 minutes later, they pull up, and, like, you know, they're talking to me. They're not in a good mood. There's two officers, a female one and a male one. The male one's being a dick. I mean, this an asshole. Female lady, she was pretty cool. She wasn't really doing much. She was kind of just sidekicking. He was leading the investigation, whatever. Basically, long story short, they basically were trying to say, like, not shit's happened, you know, we can't really do shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right. They're like, we got to go inside to get some shit. And this whole time, they never took my keys. Like, they acknowledged that I was drunk. They were like, sir, you seem a little intoxicated. Like, just calm down, you know, we'll get to the bottom of it type shit, whatever.
Yeah.
They never took my keys. They never, like, said, hey, you should call somebody. They never did any of that. And so, like, basically they said all that, and they're like, we're about to go in. So I'm like, dude, I'm about to just leave. So I hop in the whip, and I drive off, and I get, like, literally, I pull out there, and there's, like, a little business right next to that place. And this is not a main road. This is, like, a little side road, no traffic, no no lights, nothing. It's, like, just a little back road, basically. So I pull out of there and go 2 seconds probably, and, bro, they come, like, sprinting out the building. Like, I just fucking did the worst thing ever. They come out there, fucking pull up behind me, like, run up to my shit with, like, tasers. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? And then he's like, get out the car, get out the car. I'm like, what? So I get out of the car, and mind you, by this whole time, like I said, I can't see. I was sitting there with my glasses, like, I'm driving with one hand with my shit, like, pressed against my face so I could see. I mean, I was down bad. I mean, honestly, truly down bad. But anyway, they pulled me out, searched my car, do all this, and I'm like, you know, I'm not drunk, whatever, I'm good, bro. I live 5 minutes away. Like, just let me go. It's cool. And I'm like, breathalyze me. He's like, no, we're not breathalyzing you. We're taking you down to the station. And I'm like, why?
Okay.
And apparently in my county, they don't really do breathalyzers anymore. The first time I got arrested, they did. But this time they wanted to do blood. So they took me to the station. And I'm still being belligerent, whatever, you know. But after a little bit, I calmed down. Once that guy got out of my face, because he was just being a dick. Once he left, I was kind of calm. It took him like 2 hours to get my blood. Sat in jail for like 5 days. Well, dude, until I finally got bailed out. Otherwise, I would have had to stay in there till my court date, which I just had on Wednesday. So
what's it looking like in the court system? Like, what potentially are you facing as a punishment?
Yes, and sorry it's so long-winded, dog. I mean, I'm my bad. I was excited to talk
you're good.
to you, and
you're good. A lot happened.
It's kind of required some context a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went to court on Wednesday, like I said, and I got a public defender. I thought about spending, you know, $5K, $10K for a lawyer, but I don't know, man. I really don't see any point because my blood came back and I'm 3 times the limit. So, like, what can you really do? And I got a prior.
Yeah,
you know?
but I mean, half the point of a lawyer is you know, you find a guy who's been around long enough to be friends with the prosecutor, or the judge, and then you just get like a kind of sweet deal based off that. You know, I mean, obviously you're not beating the case by the sounds of it, but
no. My public defender, you know, respect to him. He did his job, but he didn't really give me a good deal. The DA wasn't trying to play ball with me when I went to court. He was like, Basically the fine, so you got fines, you got, I think, DUI class, probably a breathalyzer for like a year, or something like that. And then the biggest one is, so the first one is like 48 hours, I think, 24 to 48 hours in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is a minimum of 45 days. So basically a month and a half in jail. Yeah. And, I've been to jail, besides these 2 DUIs, I've been there for a couple of things that have gotten dropped, that I won't mention. They're expunged. It was a bunch of bullshit, but I've had to spend a little time in there for that. So, I've got the experience, but it's not a fun place. I don't want to do that shit. And I got work. I'm probably get fired, have to find a new job, have to get somebody to, have to transfer money to somebody to cover my bills while I'm in there. It's just a pain in the ass, So
wait, man, I hope you beat the case. I hope it doesn't sound like you will, but I hope you at least get a good outcome with your public defender,
Yeah, well, see, we had the thing, and he couldn't get a good thing with the DA. Basically, DA was like 45 days, or I could do 22 and then rehab. But I did what's called bounding out, so I basically just get a new DA and a new public defender. My case is going to be pushed back a couple months, and hopefully I'll be able to get some better outcome from it. What I'd really like is just to do the 28 days, or even have just a monitor on my leg for like a year and just avoid the jail time. But I guess we'll see.
Well, I hope you learn from it at least. I hope you learn to call an Uber next time,
Yeah, I'm just smoking weed and taking shrooms now because they didn't.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm not on panels. I'm not on drug tests since I have this thing on my leg. I just can't drink alcohol, so I've just been chilling.
Yeah, got a million other better options then, dude.
Hell yeah.
No more hangovers.
Yeah, the alcohol ain't good for me, dog. It ain't good.
It's not good for anybody, man. Well, hey, thank you for calling in and sharing your story. I really appreciate it, and I wish you luck.
Yes, sir.
You have a good rest of your day.
Yes, sir. You too. Have a good one, Goblin.
Yep, you as well. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we've heard some up calls today, dude. The 2-time DUI champ, dude. You know what they say? 3rd time's the charm. Maybe he's gonna. The way he talked about that was crazy, dude. He made it sound like he was like, it was some bullshit. And then when he first went into the story, he's like, it was some bullshit. My 2nd DUI shouldn't have even happened. Then he goes into it, ends up being like, yeah, so my blood, I was 3 times over the legal limit. It's like, damn, bro. I don't know if that's bullshit, dude. I'm not sure how you frame that as being bullshit. Sounds like they got you right on the money, dude. I don't know. Oh my God. Man. Listen, guys, I think we're going to call it here. This has been a fantastic episode. I'm glad that you guys are able to call me today and get these things off your chest. And in the future, don't be afraid to call me and get whatever's on your mind, out there for the world to hear, okay? This is a safe space for all you wanting to call in, okay? I don't judge. Unless you get your boyfriend deported because you're hallucinating him following you, then I judge a little bit. But otherwise, I don't judge. But either way, thank you all for tuning in this week. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Go tune into all the other episodes if you haven't already. Go subscribe to all the other Goblin channels if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.
You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.